What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. So let's continue the whole Oboe Squad quest here. Getting back out. Oh, cutscene. Oh, here we go, Exaltist.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Oh, get back.
Captain, put me in. I'm ready.
Teleport.
Oh no.
Oh man, I remember that animation when I saw the
Electromagnetic interference
live stream
is pretty common in Hop.
The enemy reinforcements just
where she like sits down. Is there more? Oh, there is more. Oh no, they're not copying back. Well, I hope they're okay because they got the mech, man, and the others.
Fastest way to restore comms is disable the nearby.
I forgot it. Wasn't it just like only trigger? I thought we just split up for that, right? I guess I kind of forgot the mission debriefing that they did.
Rising around us. Keep an eye out for stronger enemies.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot how to play as Orphe here. Trying to figure out her meter thing. Oh, you hold it down the that attack. Yeah, that's why haven't been using that bar attack below her icon. Okay. Nice. Okay. And I'm guessing it's loading in a cutscene. Oh, here we go. Boss time? Helicopters. Oh my, wait, what?
Searching for the mission target.
I did not know the mech can fly. That is a smooth transition. I did not even read that. Shoot, I was like,
Blitz squad.
I thought we were about to fight like right away. I didn't realize it would do the tutorial. I guess I'll have to
Comms seem to be jammed.
you know, experiment.
Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
I have to play around with Seed here to understand the gameplay.
Speakers are buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby.
Yeah, see like a
enemies
meter there
first,
below her.
and regroup with the captain ASAP.
Are we good?
I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
Okay. We got an ultimate.
Give 'em a full salvo.
Here we go. Oh snap, dude, we're like really in the cockpit there. That felt so cool. They kind of like brought me back to Titanfall for a second. Let me get that.
Come in, Blitz squad. Do you copy?
Nope, we can't even contact them.
That annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
Dude, the
Enemy control room is just ahead.
freaking segue.
Connect with communications gear.
Okay. I found a jammer switch. I'll turn it off. As the switch flips down, the hum of a machine somewhere in the comms room comes to a halt. Oh, here we go.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming system.
That is so cool. Freaking love like the mech. Oh my gosh, yes. It does kind of suck in a way where... Hold on, I need to cough.
Inside the control room.
I need to cough. There we go. Could not mute my mic. Sorry you have to hear that, but it does kind of suck that the mech
Ether vision active.
is really only there as part of the attack animation. I really wish we were just like in the mech. Or at least, you know, just playing as the mech in general. Like, yeah, maybe it's not like... No, it's gotta be, right? You just saw her like inside the cockpit. Yeah, I just wish we were like inside the cockpit all the time. Well, maybe not like from that point of view, but like, you know, just in the robot in general. is the switch linked to the ether transmission device. A successful decryption signal flashes from Seed Senior's data ports, and the once turbulent ether in the transmission system grows still.
Remote support.
Cutscene.
In position.
That's pretty cool. It really does make me feel like I'm back in Call of Duty. Oh, we got more enemies.
That cuts off the supply of miasma.
I just realized, so we got the fire team here. That's why we were paired up with Soldier. And then, like, you got the electric team on the other side. And I think this guy is fire, right? The tank. Like the Bing Boo.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy. What's a coffin?
That looks like a boss area up ahead.
A thing where people are
I feel like once we interact with this, we'll find a boss over there. Okay. This is an ether research device built by Porcelumix. Alice calls it an Obscura. Obscura? That was in the report we handed over to the commander Solde. Are these just regular ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltus is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous too. Are you saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Mr. Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and I still think, keep moving. Alright, we'll keep on going. Okay. I guess if I want, like, when it comes to getting these characters, I guess I can have two different teams, like a fire team, with, like, you know, probably Trigger being like the third member, and then the electric team. Okay. With, like, Soldier being the third member. Oh. It's the Marcel thing, okay. Yeah, I could probably do that. I can make, like, two teams. But yeah, if this game had, like, up to 4 members per party, I would probably get Orphe as well. But because I have, because it's 3, you know, I don't feel the need to get, like, a 4th member.
Communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger.
Oh, that's a respawn point. That's okay.
By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
Of course.
You're amazing, Proxy.
Thank you.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis 50% complete.
Yeah, I wonder what do you think of Fairy? I feel like Fairy's supposed to be bigger, like a bigger character, but yeah, she just got side-landed. A very straightforward puzzle so far. Like, normally they would have like other extra stuff too, right? And you know, even like the environment looks very different from before compared to like all the other Marcel stuff. Yeah, it's just like a walk forward. No like puzzles or platform challenges. Just like, you know, jumping to one platform to another is really it. Like, it's straightforward, not even like a hard platform thing to do. Okay. Alright, what's next? A boss? You can maybe see a boss coming up here. There we go. Okay, this is not really much of a boss area, but it may be more of a normal place. Now that I, you know, walk up to it, it looks smaller than I thought.
Ether reactors made by Porcelumix. To be honest, They look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Even if they're not all
Can't even go
bad,
there.
Funny still played a part in this.
That may be true. But most ordinary employees were probably acting under pressure or coercion, right?
And what about you? Were you forced or pressured into becoming a proxy?
I mean, you know, we kind of also have experience with Vivian too, where she's not even bad. But yeah. These obstacles are blocking Aga Squad path to our rendezvous point. Let's clear them while we wait for them. Yes, Captain Magus. Are we gonna play as them, like just going here?
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
There we go, back to them.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all his hard work too.
You all carried the operation. I was just doing my duty.
Okay. Hey, they're here. Okay, that was fast. I thought we would like fight. Oh my gosh, so cool. All right, let's go and meet up. The way is blocked off. You guys saw that?
Huh?
Like ahead, like where we just came with the other squad.
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex inspection.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior. Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs.
I mean, I feel like, I guess it depends on, you know, what universe that we're in. Because like in Titanfall, like even like the mechs over there, they're very intelligent too. They're like, you know, they have their own AI, but we still, you know, refer to them as mechs or titans. I guess it just
carry
depends
the
on
same
the,
scent
you know,
as
the
me,
universe.
Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Yeah, so I'm guessing they're from the one same academy that they were from. It does make me kind of excited still for a playable Wise. Yeah, I guess, man. You know, at first maybe I thought maybe Wise would be playable just because he's, you know, he's like right now training. I thought maybe he would have like the ether powers or something like that. But then when you look at Seed, assuming that she is also like, you know, the way she's like trained up to be is kind of like Wise with the technology and stuff. Like, yeah, I can maybe see Wise also having some technology based stuff, but I feel like right now with the story, because we're training to be, you know, like, you know, specializing in ether manipulation or something like that, I feel like that's what his power is going to be if he ever becomes playable.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, also seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
I like how over time Magus is like, you know, warming up to us, like bit by bit.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as their commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates unknown to the Defense Force. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's scales are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Inside those devices. Those are all sacrifices?
Feed.
Wow.
The number of enemies.
All?
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. What's that?
I mean, I'm guessing they're more of like the, I don't know. I would say newborn sacrifices, but like, we even saw like a newborn sacrifice with the, not seed, wise.
Now we're all
That's pretty
clear.
cool. What if like, you know, that at that moment, that's when like Wise gets like, I want to have like a mech
Enemies
too.
eliminated.
I could probably like program one. But yeah, what was I gonna say earlier? Oh yeah, I was about to say, you know, maybe these are like, you know, like newborn, like minion type sacrifices, but like we kind of saw a newborn in a way with that one officer guy back in the first season. I guess you could count him as like, unless maybe they're just made in different ways where, I don't know, maybe the way it works is just he had more of an amount of like to be able to transform into something even more powerful. Anyways, amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical screams, Seed brings in the Exaltus captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator, which often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
That's a wild accusation.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Let's go, Orphe.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Whoa, I've never seen that emote before from Magus.
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, And don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumix and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Wow.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters. The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
Yeah, it sounds like another, like, disaster waiting to happen.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that all Obscura have sacrifices in them. The Obscura devices I saw on Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago. Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Okay.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
You know, one thing I kind of realized, I don't know if I said this yet with Orphe here, is that her ears is like going into, I guess, in the hole of her horns. I just wonder how comfortable that is with her. Because, like, what if, like, I don't know, I'm just wondering if that's, like, kind of annoying if, like, the ears hit the horn sometimes. Like, it feels kind of like, you know, like maybe, you know, somewhat constrictive. Like, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but, like, you know, it's like the space. I feel like you want to make it feel more open for your ears especially.
That's not what I meant!
In the depths of the Lemnian Hollow, where even the proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness. Oh, what the heck? Sarah's here. Was that the one? That was the one back in season 1, right? I don't remember ever seeing, like, you know, a 3D model of her. I guess until now. The military's operation has started. You're to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the Defense Force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left. We don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the Defense Force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine you. I do notice Sarah sometimes, like, jumps up a bit with her character model. But yeah, it's kind of weird just seeing, like, the model now. I feel like I've mainly seen her, but it just did it again. Just did it again right now too. Like twice in a row. Yeah, it does feel kind of weird just like seeing her 3D model if that is the same character from before. I kind of forgot like, the exact name or look, but I think that's her. May the creator refine me. Okay. Well, yeah, what's next? Uh, I'm guessing it's loading up a cutscene. I don't think we're going back to like town or anything like that, because then there'll be like a loading screen. Oh no, we are. I thought they would show like a loading screen when they do stuff like this. The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Seagaze Road as our temporary base of operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyways, let's report back to Isolde first. I'm kind of curious, like, when she becomes playable. Because I feel like she will be playable.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obel Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance.
Maybe I do want to get Orphe, because, like, yeah, if she becomes playable, man. Like, I hope she is a fire type. Because then, I can make a team with just, like, the higher-ups of Obel Squad here. With, like, Orphe, with Magus over here. And then you got Isolde. And then, of course, I think for my third member, since there's no, like, third fire person, it'll just have to be, like, well, no, I guess we can go with Soldier because she's fire. But yeah, assuming that Isolde's fire, I can have, like, a whole fire team. But if not, I'll go for, I guess I'll go for Trigger. Like, if she's also electric too with Isolde.
It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
She doesn't like me. I'll have to give... Well, no, I forgot they talk for me.
I'll have to think about that. I do remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
I mean, you did accuse me of, like, possibly being part of the Exaltus, and technically I'm not wrong of, like, what I said on, like, who should be getting the bullets and the laser.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
Dang. And who would have thought it would be the captain and not, like, the squad mates that follow.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
I do wonder, like, if you do punish Captain Magus, does it mean Orphe will be punished too because, like, it's attached to her?
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me, and her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
I assume it's because of our teacher that we're trying to find, like, we're more into that than, like, you know, having a stable job.
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Dang, dude. Like, she really thinks, like, low of us. Like, you know, like, pretty much only the military are the good guys. And then if anyone else, like, even like civilians, if they try to, like, act injustice, like, yeah, they're like, you know, not qualified or they're doing it bad.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side.
I guess you know
But a
that
lot of
too.
People are forced into it.
Like,
They have to
of
avoid
course,
the light and just try to survive in the shadows.
like, of course, there's a reason why, you know, we're also like undercover as Phaethon, you know, back then. Because I'm sure, like, you know, with the proxies, there can be good ones or bad ones. I'm guessing, you know, the one that was like going up against Miyabi's squad back then in that virtual world. I'm guessing that person was a proxy. They also had like their own evil angel. Was it called angel? No, fairy. They had their own evil fairy just hacking in. Well, yeah, definitely there's a dark side to it, but, you know, Phaethon is not one of them.
And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely what she feels like.
You.
It's like they're the only good guys. She doesn't really see things like in... Like, she only sees things in black and white. She doesn't see the gray. Because, yeah, you know, I would maybe agree that maybe there's more good people in the defense force compared to, like, the proxies. But, you know, it's still like a gray area
All right, kids.
with, like,
enough
who's good and
bickering.
who's bad.
The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again. Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you.
Ooh.
Would you mind coming with me later?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Yeah, that sounds kind of scary. Is that him? Or is that, like, the guard, like, gonna take us there? Okay, yeah, it's just someone to take us, or, like, you know. Adjutant, sir. The Major General's guest has arrived. Please follow me, you two. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the adjutant's lead and head with Isolde into the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde.
Okay.
I heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
I mean, dude, already at first glance. My bad, had a cough. Dude, already at first glance, like, you know this guy is the villain. Just the way he looks and stuff. I mean, it could be like a Damien thing. You know, I'm just probably just like, you know, rushing into things. You know, judging a book by its cover. But like, I don't know, that expression, man.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the
mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Wise.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Wise.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the Mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Wise was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. He's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Wise is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance, so I'm afraid I can't escort Wise to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde? Until this operation is over, all of Wise's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
Wow. Okay.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Yeah. It's like, welcome. I'll be the one to welcome you. Now I'm going to restrict your access to, like, communications to everyone else outside of Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Mr. Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Wise. You came here to help, and this is how you're treated. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lorenz was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago, and was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. The truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Magius has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is, you can count on us, whether it's Obel Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier. We'll give you everything to protect you. You know, I can definitely see the Defense Force being a big part of, like, us finding our teacher, since, you know, with them, they're also, like, more... I guess they're also, like, looking into the old capital stuff, too. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions on going out and contacting the outside world. I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just going to back down to rest at Swabian Temple, we shouldn't be stopped, right? There we go, that was one part of the main quest done. Okay. Proxy's been captured. You seem to be in a pretty good mood. Don't make fun of your comrades. I'm guessing they heard about it too. Apparently, Seed was happy about that. I thought when she said that, she was kind of sad. Oh no. Sorry. Orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Argue with facts and logic. Threaten in a harsh and intimidating tone. I mean, I would probably do this realistically. But I kind of want to see what this sounds like here. Since, you know, I'm sure we're not going to branch the story off. Because, you know, normally these stories are linear, so. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are... Oh, wait, that's him. That's the soldier. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. Threaten again in a harsh, intimidating tone. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers. Are you okay, Wise? Comrade, Wise is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Mr. Wise got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier's coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Jeez. Withdraw with head held high. I don't understand that whole Crimson Gloom thing. Well, now what am I supposed to do, man? I can't even go home to rest.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test.
Oh. That was the test?
You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only natural I've learned how to avoid torture, right?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications.
Oh.
What does that mean?
So wait, are they now just learning about it? I thought they'd learn about it, like, off-screen. When they went to Seed. But she said the Proxy's been captured.
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible!
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught
Wait.
today.
Hold on, I'm kind of curious. That second dialogue said, like, trigger. Were you about to say that it was good? I kind of want to, like, you know, reset the game really quick just to see if I can say that again. So I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Let me go and say this one. Trigger, were you about to say that it's good?
What a shame. I never thought
Oh, what?
the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
Huh?
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethon
I did press it, right? I
spot.
did press it. Wow. Okay, I guess he doesn't acknowledge trigger there. That kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, I mean, in case I did not press it, maybe I actually did not press it. I'm just gonna keep on going, just to, you know, keep going with the video. No, I don't want to go back.
The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the Proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the Proxy
Oh
and
my
temporarily
gosh.
block all communication functions of their electronics.
You only... I thought we were just gonna be blocked. Now we're getting a tracker? There's no point in fighting it, so you allow a soldier to fasten a tracker. More like an electronic shackle to your ankle. Like under house arrest, like with Ant-Man Jeez. Thanks to the Defense Forces signal jamming, only wireless frequencies still functioning in Wi-Fi Peninsula are military ones. For now at least, say farewell to the friends anxiously waiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd probably see that too, because, you know, I'm sure it's for the greater good. But man, it kind of sucks, like, being treated this way.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
It is kind of scary, though,
Captain
with Magus.
Keeping an eye on you. Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Yeah, you know, maybe I'm fine with everything else, but, like, I don't know about Magus being the one to say that she'll be keeping an eye on me because, you know, she is a gun. She can, like, just pull the trigger at any time if she thinks that I'm suspicious.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Bell and Fairy through the HDD without the Defense Force noticing. Right as I'm thinking about this. Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for Obel's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial. So if you want to drop by, Proxy, go right ahead. But I don't have any equipment on me. Not that I could fix anything, even if I did. Really? I mean, I could detect any gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Don't worry, Proxy. C can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. I just realized right now Seed is like standing normally, not using her Segway. So wait, why did she need to use the Segway? I don't know. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy, stop being so wishy-washy. Well, now she's on the Segway. Maybe I just didn't notice it before. It's just the way she was standing, like she was more... It was more still, right? And she does kind of like hover around, like, you know, float around like that. I think so. Yeah, a part of me feels like if I, you know, continue talking, they might, you know, progress the story. Or it might be a long cutscene and, you know, we're about to reach the 50-minute limit, so I think I'll just go ahead and, like, you know, try to wrap things up here. So yeah, that was, yeah, what a very interesting turn of events. What if I just go down here? Will it be stopped still? Salutes. But yeah, I guess we just don't get the, I guess the option to leave here. Yeah, this is kind of crazy turn of events in the story. Where, like, man, I feel so... I really feel more of a hostage here compared to, like, you know, maybe some other times if there was ever a time where we were, like, a hostage. Because, you know, here, like, you know, we're kind of, like, fighting for good. And, you know, you don't want to, like, disrespect these guys. So, you know, you kind of, like, have to play along. You, like, you don't really want to, like, break out because you're trying to work with these guys. But, man, like, yeah, never felt like more of a captive if I were ever, like, captured before. Like, yeah, compared to these guys over here, man. I mean, look at these Bing Boo, man. They look so cool. I love the designs of the, you know, the Defense Force Bing Boos. I think they're very cool. Anyways, yeah, next time we'll keep going on. Like I said, if I feel like I might advance the dialogue or story if I talk to her, so this might be a good point to stop. With a business car. Oh, look at that. It's even locked off too. But I can leave during the story, right? Or no? Can I not leave during the story? Like, is this still, like, part of the immersion? Like, the immersive storytelling? Oh, no, I can't even, frick. I can't even leave here with the The fast travel. I thought maybe it might be more of a immersive storytelling thing, you know? Oh shoot, I can't even do my dailies now until I progress the story. Okay. Oh, frick. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have to like miss out on a few days of farming. Because, you know, I need to record to advance the story. Like, I don't want to, like, you know, play this on my own time, because it's very important here. Okay. Well, yeah, that kind of sucks. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and edit here. Yeah, we'll see if I do miss a few days of, like, doing my dailies and stuff. That's gonna kind of suck. Especially when I'm still building up seed here. So yeah, that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good